We are tackling a decorating topic today that can be pretty tricky to navigate. It's time to transition from cutesy kids room to cool teen space. As a professional designer, my first guest appreciates a well-designed room, I would say, even more than most, and still encourages moms to avoid any sort of power struggle by letting your teen weigh in on their room reset. Emily England is here to share 5 ways to revamp your teen's room together and in a cost-effective way too. Welcome back, sister.
Thanks for having me.
Is it hard? I mean, I think moms would say yes, but especially as a professional designer, to relinquish that control.
I think you're gonna find out if you're a control freak in this area, and for sure I am. And I think, you know, we want kids to be able to express themselves.
Yes.
And their bedroom is a pretty safe place to do that. So by inviting them in on the process, we don't give them full control, but we're gonna let them sort of dictate some of the choices that we make in the space.
It is a different relationship to navigate, because I could say hard, fast no to the Space Jam themed room that my 4-year-old wanted, mostly because I knew that desire would disappear in a month, right?
Yeah.
But with teens, they do have some opinions, many of them. They have preferences. And so I like your idea of this together approach so that we can honor them as their individual selves.
Absolutely. And I think as a parent, your mantra needs to be, I'm not going to let my relationship with my child suffer at the expense of their room.
Yeah.
So we're going to let them, you know, you don't have to do themed bedrooms. I think we're going to talk about that today. I think a theme is a mistake, but we're going to let them make some choices that, you know, show their creativity or their interests.
Okay, in our team planning, you say a good place to start here is with a discussion about not theme, but color scheme.
Yeah, so a color scheme. And I think that, again, we're trying to build the bones of a house in a bedroom that will evolve with your child and their ever-changing tastes and what's trendy, and that changes really quickly. So a color scheme is a nice place to start, and you can, you know, kids have really strong opinions.
Well, do you let them land on their favorite color of the moment? I guess by teenage years, maybe they have locked in on something.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna try to make the space kind of more neutral. So let's say that they want a pink bedroom. Don't just let your teenager loose in Benjamin Moore and say, pick a pink color. It's gonna be terrible. So instead, they say, I want pink, and you're gonna go find 3 colors that you can live with that maybe can kind of transition through the space, and then you're gonna present them like a designer. Here are 3 pinks that you could pick from.
This is your choice.
Yeah, this is your choice. They feel empowered, and you're like, it's like kind of within boundaries.
But what's neutral and what's colorful? Like, are the walls colorful?
You can do colorful walls.
Okay.
I would steer clear. Let's say your kid wants an orange or a black bedroom. To me, I'm like, oh my gosh, no.
Heart attack.
So then we could do like a white or a really, you know, neutral wall, and we could have accents that are orange and accents that are black. So it's not that you have to paint the whole room some crazy color.
Yeah.
You could say, you know what, I feel like this could change. Let's find accessories and accents.
Let's find some Halloween throw pillows.
Yes, wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, totally.
To complement your preferences. Next on your list, you suggest versatile displays. What do you mean by that?
So kids are collectors, and teenagers are no different, and they want to display their collection. So we want to, again, provide the bones that allow your kids to kind of display the different things they like. Built-ins are amazing. Okay, they offer storage, but they also can allow your kid to display whatever it is they're into, sports memorabilia, books, you know, whatever it is they're collecting, and then it's an easy way for them to change out their interests without mom and dad having to redo the room.
So if not built-ins, maybe shelving of some kind.
Bookshelves are a really affordable, easy way to allow your kid to display things. And then pin boards are the best in teenagers' rooms.
I have a preteen that like breaks my heart to even say. We gifted her a pin board for her birthday. It was the hit of all hits.
It's amazing because they can just plaster it with all the things that they love. Pictures of their friends, tacky posters, whatever it is, and you're just like, have at that pin board, but don't put holes in my walls and don't tape things to the wall. So I do, it's like, again, it's like you're putting a little boundary there.
What was the tacky poster you wanted or had as a teenager?
Well, I actually wasn't into posters, but I just learned from my husband that he plastered his walls with posters.
Okay.
Did he have like band posters?
Yes. Yeah.
And he was into punk music, so bless his mother's heart.
She let it go.
Bless her heart.
My mom was a no on the poster. She kind of put her foot down. But I thought I would break her in. There was a church magazine we got every month for youth, and they would have a poster every month. I thought, what about the church poster, Mom? A little Jesus on my wall. And then she eventually said yes, and then it grew from there.
Yes, but you know
what? It was a campaign.
We're just as parents trying to give kids a little bit of freedom.
Yeah, it was a campaign. Another important part of a kid's room, you say, is a workspace.
Yeah, I think if you've got, you know, a big enough room to allow for a desk and a chair it's amazing because kids at this age are starting to have a lot more homework and they also want to be alone. So this gives them the opportunity to go in their bedroom, do homework at a desk. I also have a number of female clients who use the desk as a vanity. So we'll hang, just like in this picture, a mirror over the desk.
They got to film those TikTok videos somewhere.
They got to do it somewhere, and then they can do their hair and makeup in their bedroom. This is awesome for families where we have multiple kids using one bathroom.
Yes.
Because it can kind of take some of that drama out of that space in the morning. It's like, hey, you have a vanity in your room. You go in there.
Drama is such a polite word. The screaming, the yelling is what you're fending off on those school mornings. But she feels big girl. She feels fancy and purposeful in that space, and then the bathroom is freed for other people to use. Up next, we'll kind of ride that wave. You say a full-length mirror is a must.
Yes, again, in the morning, I've had 4 teenagers now, and emotions are real high. People want to make sure that they look awesome. Their outfit looks cute. Everything looks put together. And so a full-length mirror to me is such a gift to a teenager. They can look at themselves, look at their entire outfit, maybe feel confident before they leave the house in the morning.
It's a fit check that hopefully serves them from the outside in as they go armed with confidence.
Absolutely. And pin boards and mirrors, there's so many available at all different price points and all different styles. So just start looking online. You'll find something you love.
We had a narrow sliver in our closet, and I thought I'll never find a full-length mirror for that. Done.
You did.
It happens. Actually, Home Goods, too. So thank you very much. You can find different sizes in different spaces. Finally, you say this should be a fun process.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think allowing kids to express themselves, accessories are a really great way to do that. That's an easy way that they can switch out whatever they're into, because it changes so much with kids. And so let them have fun art, frame the posters, frame the football jersey, you know, let them decorate those built-ins in a way that expresses themselves, and then they can take it with them when they move out.
There you go. It's not yours for the keeping, Mom. You don't have to own it, that Halloween pillow. We'll go back to that forever.
Yes, exactly.
Just because you said black and orange.
Yes.
You led me there.
Well, that would be the worst, but anyway, it can happen.
All right, well, thank you for taking on this role today as part therapist, part designer. It's kind of how you have to roll, right?
Absolutely.
Between husband, wife, mom, kid.
Always.
Different combinations. If people want professional help, how can they get in touch with you?
So I'm on Instagram at Emily England Design.
Okay, you should be following. If you aren't already, we'll link you over. You can peruse her beautiful inspiration and connect with her there if you want her advice. Thank you again, Emily. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.